Well, hello, Corban students. Thank you for taking speech. My name is Mr. Mattis. I'm going to be your teacher. My wife and I, we did not meet at Corban, but we both attended many moons ago back when it was Western Baptist, then Corban, and then I got on staff. And so I've been physically on the campus as well as online since 2007, and so glad to be here with you. Just want to give you a couple of things for the speeches. Real simple. And most important, please follow the directions online, which you'll see like literally how to do a speech. But in a physical / literal example, I wanted to just show you, you get, your basic, you can have a camera person, you can use your phone, whatever. Here's, a stand. I'm not looking for professional grade, but the one thing I do want is whenever you start, preferably some kind of background that is, steady / white or non-colored, so it's not a distraction. And then again, you would scan your audience. Obviously, I don't have one, but I'm not doing a speech. You go real slow, come back to yourself, let everybody wave, take your time, set it down, gather yourself, then start the speech. Do not edit it. If I see an edit, I'm going to assume you're cheating. I'm going to assume bad things because I have unfortunately had people take advantage of this process. And so don't edit anything. I will not start grading until you kind of gather yourself and like, hey, my name's, Andrew. I'm in this speech class and I'm going to be doing that. So as far as all of the speeches except the first one need to have an audience. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. The first one is very simple. You grab your Bible. There's no agenda. Just tell me what your favorite Bible verse is. I myself am a pastor down here out in Roseburg. And so I have, of course, a lot of verses that really struggle to kind of nail down. But if I were to pick one for this year, it would be in 2 Corinthians where the Apostle Paul tells believers to hold every thought captive for Christ. That would be probably my verse for this year. Then I would tell exactly why that is. If you were to ask my favorite verse, again, for you, whatever that verse is, my all-time favorite would be Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1 and 2, where we don't know who the author is, but they write that we are to, because we're surrounded by such great a cloud of witnesses, let's throw off everything that hinders sin that entangles us. Let us run with perseverance, race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the race that's marked for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross, despised the shame, sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. I just love the verse. I'm a runner, so just love the idea of endurance because I've done marathons where a lot of people do quit, and you have to keep going. As a pastor, I see that as one of the, unfortunately, defining marks of a lot of mature believers or not, is they just like, somebody died, so, I'm just going to quit following Jesus. And then, of course, fixing your eyes on Christ. When you're running a marathon, you really kind of push everything to the side because you're just so tired. You're like, your sole goal is just finish and finish well. And so you become singularly focused. I remember the first one I did with a Corban student back in 2009 was very special because we ended up focus. There's an ambulance, there's water, there's lots of music and food, and they'll give you a massage. And so everything became focused on that finishing. And so we need to focus everything's just one focus on Christ. Why? He's the perfecter. He's the example. He wrote it. He's the everything for the faith. Everything comes down to Jesus. And so, again, that would just be a small example of the first speech. You then say, thank you for listening, something like that, and then end it. And so it's really that straightforward for the first speech as well as a majority of them. Please call the number. That's the office phone number. Do not text. Some of us still live in pre-times where you can call and I will answer. Because that's a work phone, because during COVID we got phones because of that whole nonsense. And so pretty much online is now just call me and I'll answer. Okay, so good luck, and we'll see you later.